Hey guys, it's Leo, and it's time to talk about episodes 4 of the weekly anime that I'm watching. Let's start with Tokyo Ghoul RE. Even though episode 5 is already out, I haven't watched it yet. Episode 4 was a great episode, in my opinion. I think that it's everything that I could have wished for because we have so many different things going on, so many battles happening at the same time, and that makes me really excited. I think that the technical part was not that good. I mean, the animation was a little stiff. The drawings were not that beautiful, but I really liked the plot and I really liked seeing all the action going on. And that made me feel very excited, with this episode and for what's to come. But I feel like there were some things that bugged me a little bit. One of them was that there was no real security inside the theater they were in. I mean, when Juzo came out and started throwing knives on the ghouls, I mean, why wasn't there a strong security there to stop Juzo? I mean, I know Juzo's pretty strong, and it was kind of like a little strange seeing Juzo beat all of those ghouls with just throwing a knife. We know some ghouls are way stronger and they can handle way more than that. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, come on, we need something more. And especially when they noticed that there was a plan, that there was something happening to rescue the green-haired character that I forgot the name. They knew that there was a plan there. And that character, he looks adorable dressed up as a woman, and I liked where he ended up going, and he ended up being captured, and then he ended up being captured again, and now he's free, but he's running away from someone who is obsessed with him. And first, I mean, we had three different people obsessed with him, and I feel kind of sorry for him. We had the Nutcracker. She is gorgeous. I love her. We have the Nutcracker. We have that character that appeared in the first episode, that ghoul that appeared in the first episode, and we also have this new character that's trying to revive someone. And I don't know who that character is, but it feels like that character is that serious on reviving that, well, not reviving, but helping that person that's hidden become stronger. And I'm like, wow, if that person succeeds, I'm really curious to where this will go. And then it's interesting because we have, like, in one side we have the humans and the other side we have the ghouls. And I feel like every time I'm watching Tokyo Ghoul, I'm supposed to root for the humans because, well, that's who I am. But I end up rooting for the ghouls because they're way more interesting than the humans. I mean, the human characters are almost all very boring. They're very bland, and I don't really like them. I feel like there are some nice ones here and there, like Juzo, but most of them, they're just dispensable characters. And I don't know, I just don't really enjoy them. I just don't really enjoy watching them. And one last thing that I wanted to say about it. Those clowns. I am very scared of clowns. I don't know about you, but I am scared of clowns. And seeing ghoul clowns, that makes me even more scared. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to talk about Tokyo Ghoul. Let's go to Wixoss. Lostorage Conflated with Wixoss. Episode 4 was a very big disappointment to me because, as I was saying last time, I really like Hitoe. And so I feel like she's such a nice character, but I think that the writers use her for the point of losing. They use her, she is the character that's going to lose every time. And I feel really bad for her because she doesn't deserve that. She really deserved to win this round, especially because she is a very serious Wixoss player in the regular world. She's very serious in playing Wixoss. So she knows the rules, she knows the cards, she knows techniques, she knows styles of play, but what happened in her fight? Well, I was very curious to see how people without a Ludi would fight, and we saw that in this episode. We saw that crazy psycho character, and then she turned into the Ludi herself, and that makes her feel all the pain that's that's she's going to suffer in the battle, and that's a serious thing. And so if you lose your Ludig, you can be a Ludig yourself during the battle. And I felt like it was kind of stupid because she was hurting herself and she only had one globe of life, and she hurt herself, but she didn't lose because of that. And Midoriko and Hitoi, they were just so shocked to see her hurting herself like that that they didn't do anything. And I don't know, I didn't really like seeing Hitoi lose again. And it's not only because I like her, but I think that she has so much potential as a character. But her loss ended up becoming like a plot point, obviously, because now together with Yuzuki, they're probably going to become like stronger and more serious Wixoss players in this new round of battles. Uh, Also, we had Hana losing as well. Hana lost to Carnival, and it was obvious that she was going to lose because, yeah, I mean, Carnival would not lose her first battle. We don't know if it's actually her first battle, but it's the first battle we see that Carnival is actually fighting. And, well, it was obvious that she was not gonna lose that battle. And then she beat Hana. We didn't really see the full battle, and Hana lost her Ludig. And now I think that Hana as a Ludig would be way more interesting. I would love to see that. Even though I think Hana is going to be more in the background, you know, trying to create situations to help Kiyoi and probably to help Ryuko now. In this episode, we also had Suzuko becoming a selector again, and she really wants to bring Chi-chan's memories back. And I totally understand her, and I totally understand why she would like to participate in the selector battle. But I think that she's forgetting that she's dealing with dangerous people with dangerous intentions. She's so focused on Chi-chan's memories that she's losing sight of the dark part of those battles, and that's a bad thing because, you know, she is a smart player, she is a smart person, and so her losing sight like that is going to be really annoying. I hope that she can go back to being like more rational a little bit. I mean, she has a reason to participate in the battles, that's fine, and I understand her, but, you know, go slow, girl, go slow. Don't, you know, give it your all right at the beginning, because you might lose Riru, and that's gonna be a disaster. And I think that the fated day in which what's the name, Tama, in which Tama is gonna become a Ludig again is coming back. I don't think that it's gonna go further from episode 5. I think in episode 5 she is going to become a Ludig again, and I don't really want it to happen, but we know she's gonna become a Ludig. It's in the opening. So Ryuko is gonna have to fight again, and it's interesting because Ryuko loves to fight, so I really want to see her getting back to the selector battles again. But, you know, episode 4 was a little disappointing. My two favorite characters, Hitoe and Hana, they both lost. I was angry. And now let's talk about Boueibu Happy Kiss. Episode 4 was a little boring. It was the worst episode so far, and I think it focused way too much on a secondary character telling his story, you know, getting his background, his full background. We always have secondary characters being a little bit focused on Boueibu episodes. It's normal, but I think that they lost way too much time focusing on that. The only nice thing about this episode was when they found the time capsule thing, and then they were reading things about the others. And the pink-haired one was talking about Wakura Senpai, and I really wanted to know what Wakura Senpai wrote about him, but we didn't. But Kyotaro, our main character, got one note there and hid in his pocket. What is he planning, and when are we gonna see that? And that's what makes me curious, you know, that's what made me a little bit more excited about this episode, because apart from that, we didn't really see much. You know, so I don't really understand. And it's interesting to see that Ata is, or at least was, friends with Kyotaro and another one that I don't remember, but they were friends when they were younger, and Ata seemed to be a little more open to, you know, simple and human in friendships. You know, simple relationships, friendship relationships. He was more open to that, and now he's very strict on being perfect, on being an example for society. And I think he's gonna break that. I think they're gonna break that, and Ata's gonna become like a nicer person in the future, and they're probably going to become like this big team. I don't know, but I hope that they become like a big team for the last fight. But yeah, I don't think that can happen because there's no other villain apart from one of them. So I don't know. I don't think that can happen, but it would be nice. It would be nice. In Boueibu, anything is possible. So a villain can appear like in episode 11, and like the plot twist from the first season was big. It was really huge. Anyways, guys, that was my opinion on those 3 shows. If you have something to say, please leave a comment. Let's keep our talk in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.